All right. Well, everyone, we're here at Grand Central Madison. I wanted to discuss the main takeaway of today's meeting. Today felt rushed in a sense because it was all about praising Kathy Rinaldi. I understood that she is retiring and things had to get moved along very quickly. Today didn't feel productive because of one reason. Me, along with Vice President Jack Nierenberg, told the MTA board we wanted, plain simply forward, what could the MTA do if they lose the congestion pricing lawsuit? And honestly, we were not given an answer to that question. We weren't today, and that's very disappointing. Because what if the Southern District of New York rules in favor of Donald Trump? What if they don't rule in favor of Kathy Hochul? You know, that could be a real serious problem. Because we do not want to see significant projects like the Hollis Long Island Railroad elevator, the Woodhaven Boulevard M&R train station outside of Queens Center Mall, the 7th Avenue station, where tragically Malaya Goodson fell down the steps with her baby stroller. What will happen if the MTA loses its congestion pricing revenue? Because we know for a fact that, again, it was $49 million that was raised in January. And again, I told the board this, it was mostly private vehicles. And there were significant I didn't tell the board this, but there were significant delays that resulted in people just giving up on the system. And they basically figured it out. Let's just pay the $9. What do we have to lose to just cross over the Queensboro Bridge? We're not going to pay the Midtown Tunnel toll, for an example. And think about how more expensive it is to cross the Midtown Tunnel, for an example. So, the end of the day, the MTA needs to come up with a plan B. They didn't do it today. They're going to need to take the time, focus, energy. What can the chairman do to address it? What can the state government do in Albany to address this? Because remember, the state budget's due in April. So keep this in mind. We have not had an on-time budget in the state of New York for a very long time. Could this be the year we do it? Probably not. It's just a mess. It's just a real mess. What was I going to say? Point is, Albany needs to figure out a solution. They have time to do it, but they may not do it. And they're just counting that the governor will win in court and Donald Trump will lose in court. So that answer really wasn't figured out today. It just wasn't, and I'm just honestly, not only am I disgusted, but I did speak with Vice President Nierenberg earlier. And me and him said, quote, we were not given an answer. Are we going to get the answer soon? If President Trump wins in the Southern District of New York? Only time will tell what will happen. We just have to be patient. I've been saying we need to be patient with the Southern District. A lot of us have been to court before. Court, it's not fun. We've been to a courtroom before or followed the drama of a high intensity case. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. We're waiting so much, and then all of a sudden, guess what? We don't get anything solved for weeks, months. I mean, look how long the O.J. Simpson trial lasted. So, as I see the director of press communications walking by me. Yes, hi, Tim. So, yes, they're setting up a press conference here. I'm going to conclude my remarks because it is now 1:12, and oh my goodness, I got to get back to Queens So yes, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna work on this video when I get back to my editor in New York later on, because I think that would be easier to do it that way. So yes, I'm gonna get going. And that's all I have to say regarding today's historic meeting here at Grand Central.